That is music from Beatallica from the Devolver record Hesh Today. And Tinker and Dave are in the studio with me this afternoon here on the Rock Grind on WMSE. That was really good.
Thanks, man.
That was spectacular.
There's a reason why it's the lead track. I don't even know if you know this story, but it was like right before we put the album to press, and we were looking over the track listings and stuff and getting ready to send out to mastering, and like literally 97 minutes before the album's going to press, Hamilton, Gerg Dry, texts me frantically. He's like,
switch the order?
Yeah. He's like, dude, we can't start out with blankety blank. You guys have to figure out which one it is. He said, it's too dark. You need to start out with this. Said, if we don't start out with this, I'm not putting my stamp on this record. He was adamant about this. He was adamant. It's like, all right, Jeff, let's not jump in. Yeah. But it's great. But I mean, it just shows like, how passionate he is about it. And he's the one that produced the record. We did it at Hamtone. So, I mean, yeah, he's going to have a stamp on it. And he had something to say about it. I've known Jeff for a long time. So I sort of didn't expect that. But then I did totally expect that.
So did you have to phone it into the manufacturer that stop the presses? We're switching the order?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Song order?
We just like, just hang on. Give me a half hour.
Oh, man.
And it all got done. It was all good.
Are you surprised at the fact that, this isn't just local anymore with what you're doing?
Why don't you come at it from someone who saw it before they played it? What's your opinion on that?
God, I don't even know. I guess I don't know. Every gig just kind of seems like a regular gig, a lot of fun, but it's nice not to have to go to work during the week, so it's good to get away. And
No, the fact that you can
around,
tour,
but,
go to other cities, go to other states, go to other countries, based upon, what initially was just supposed to be something for a Spook Fest.
Yeah.
And look what it's become.
I think
it still feels like that, though. It's like it's still a joke.
like you're having.
It? I mean, at this point,
I guess the attitude of it, and just
sure.
it doesn't feel like, there's all this pressure because more people are looking at it. It's, I don't know, it's motivating, I guess, more than anything.
But you don't feel like, I'm just going to say this, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
You don't feel like comedians that are going to run out of material, do you? Because
checked out the catalog of both bands, though.
I know.
So no way.
I know.
I mean,
I know.
Yeah.
Right.
People have 30-year careers based on being humorists.
Yeah.
And have who says you can't put fun in music?
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that Beatallica has never said is that we would stop using work of the Beatles. That meaning, who's to say My Sweet Phantom Lord wouldn't ever be done? Who's to say that who's to say that something from Wings can't be done?
Sure.
Ram
or
whatever.
Harrison,
We've never said that. We don't.
Isn't it a pity? Isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, we don't ever want to put Slim on a band. Yeah, right. We don't ever want to put limits on the band.
Anyway, it's fine.
You start putting limits on stuff, and it's like no matter what type of band you're in or what type of art you're doing, now you already have created your own ceiling, and we don't intend to do that.
It has a trajectory, a beginning and an end, and sometimes it's, it's one joke, and sometimes you've seen those bands where it's just, dude, you're beating one joke to death.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, the thing is about this band, it's like, I mean, it's our fourth full length, and we have 2 other EPs.
Yeah.
We have more material sitting in the can. We didn't release it on Devolver. We're saving it.
Yeah.
And
you got Metallica putting out 2 really good albums back to back here just recently. That helps gives us a little bit more,
Speaking of 72 seasons.
Segue?
Segue.
If you come out, and now I can't promise that we're going to have this done for the Milwaukee and Chicago shows, but for those of you who might be listening in out of state, let's just say that there might be a new Metallica song from the 72 Seasons influence
nice.
coming out. We're working on it. We have
That's
it.
awesome.
It's structurally intact, would you say?
Vaguely.
So it's getting out there. But I mean, it just goes to show it's like, look, yeah, we put out a record, and we've not toured super extensively on it because it came out like when COVID was still vibrant. But
Sure.
we're still writing, and that's a great thing about being in this band where everyone writes and everyone has a voice.
That's awesome. Let's talk about the tour. You're going to be out the entire month of June.
Yeah.
Pretty much on the road.
Yeah. Our tour mates is a band called Tragedy. They're from the New York area. And initially, when we were talking about the dates, we were going to go Southwest. And then when we found out that Tragedy was hopping on as a tour partner, like, let's go Northeast. And
Nice.
we completely turned it around. We just thought it was going to be a smarter move, and it's obviously easier on them, you know what I mean?
Sure.
So that's great. First date is June 7th in Lakewood, Illinois, essentially Cleveland. And then the last date is 26 or something like that in Covington.
24th in Covington.
Yeah, so Cincinnati-ish.
I'm looking forward to the Boston show. They're going to set up the stage on the top of the Green Monster.
Oh.
So we'll be at Fenway. The crowd will be on the field. Yeah, it's going to be great. Right?
Are you
Isn't that-
serious? Is this
No.
like
Are they setting it on some? Are they going to put it on some kind of green monster?
It might be
Yeah.
green
Or-
screen. I might have had that wrong. I'm not.
Dave's gonna sell me the Lone Bridge after this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So
that's
are we making T-shirts quick for the Boston show only that says some kind of green monster?
Newman, are you listening?
Get on it, Newman.
So, going out for the month, is this something that do you have a band, a tour manager, or did you self-book this?
It's booked through an agency called Dynamic. It's our first tour with them, so that should be cool. And Tragedy is also on their roster.
Cool.
We're on a label called Metal Assault out of Los Angeles. Our head cheese prez, Andrew, he used to be in the media. He was a writer, and he met Metallica. God, it must have been like 12 years ago was our
Yeah.
first interview. He's interviewed me twice. Then eventually got into the label side of life and merchandising. So he kind of does it all right now. So he's coming along. He's going to TM it. And for those of you guys who might be going to Milwaukee Metal Fest, he may look familiar because he's done the King's X tour recently, and he's out with Ugly
Exodus,
Kid Joe.
right?
He's did the Exodus tour,
Yeah.
and everything. So there's some familiar partners and some new folks, But I had the chance to hang with Tragedy when they were here a couple months ago, and they're singers from Madison, So that's good Badger camaraderie right there. So.
That's cool. It's going to be so cool. Sounds like you're pretty well psyched for that. And
Oh, yeah.
This Friday, it's Cactus. Listen to me. Club Garibaldi this Friday. And Saturday you head out to Chicago to Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, if people want to find out more information about the band, what's the deal?
Beatallica.org. We're on everything. Just search Beatallica.
And the latest release is what we're playing, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. And you can also check us out on our YouTube channel. You can subscribe to that, and we do like little posts.
Those are great, by the way.
Yeah, thanks. Because it's not just about tunes, but it's going to be somewhat music related, but it's not just like, hey, here's us playing. It's like other more in depth stuff. We just did a really cool one with Dr. Rob and his bass rig.
Mm-hmm.
And then he posts today. Did you see his post on Facebook today?
Did he change his rig?
No, that he just got another new bass.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, I
he
did
got
see
like a
that one.
G&L 2000 or something like that.
I thought it was an old post. I'm like, oh no, it's another one.
Gear nuts. The
Yep,
official
that's-
disease of musicians.
That is Dr.
He's
Rob.
bringing all of his basses for tour, right?
You better get another trailer. The basses will have their own green room.
Well, thank you guys for coming down. We've got
Thank you.
Yeah, we've got Here Comes Revenge, number 9, or The Damning of the Helen or Hippie. What should we trail out with?
If you want to talk about number 9 and how you actually switched the idea of the song, let's do that. That's a
Tinker
good one.
didn't want drums on the song, and I had a different idea.
Remember, it's been 5 long years.
Yeah.
Right, 5 long years.
Sure.
But yeah, we took a little bit from some different influences that influenced the Beatles. Some I don't know what.
I don't know,
What-
man.
what
You're
you're
the one that
looking
came
for.
up. You came up with the beat, man.
Well, because it felt right. I don't know. You can't copyright drums.
That's right. That's what Flava Flav says. You can't copyright no beats, man.
Can't copyright beats. The band will be at Club Garibaldi, Beatallica at Club Garibaldi this Friday. Go and check them out. We're playing music off the Devolver record. Go to beatallica.org. And this is number 9. Thanks for coming down, you guys.
Cheers, man.
Thank you.
All right.
See you.
Good to go.